Cancer, for the Pluto that is changing tomorrow, and it's going on for the next 15 years somewhere else. So it's going from Capricorn to Aquarius. So the element is changing. We're going from earth to air. So everything will be fast, everything will be lighter, everything will be airy, but also can be pretty fast and crazy, right? You're receiving the Nine of Pentacles, Cancer, and it's all about money. It's definitely, instead of going from down to earth to air, you seem like you going down to earth, because Pentacles are Tauruses and Virgos and Capricorns, right? It's an earth sign. And it seems like you lowering yourself down to earth a little bit more. You're changing maybe the habits, more calm, more assertive, more understanding, more knowing what you want to do in life. And it seemed like that gift could be mini. It could be either money's coming finally financially for you. Your social status is going up. Maybe you're expanding yourself with your own portfolios, financial portfolios, or you're buying a land, or you're buying a house. And then it's also about the faith. What do you believe? And since Cancer, it's all about emotions, moon, believing, your soul, your heart before your mind. That could be interesting as well, meaning that maybe you're going to become more faithful to something, or you might start believe something new that you haven't believed before, or maybe you'll decide to change the way you're going and so on. Whatever it is, it's going to be very interesting for you. Okay, let's see which level of archons you're going to be while this new gift is given to you. Now, this gift is not going to be very fast, even though it's in Aquarius, the Pluto. It could mean that it's going to be a very long process, because usually Pentacles mean something that takes long, almost seems like forever. All right, let's see what level we're at. Oh my God, Tower, of course. Of course, it's going to be the Tower. Ah. And obviously it's going to be a hit, as you can see it. You're going to be in a level of something needs to happen before you going next one, which is a mission. When you find your star and you're following it. You're not there yet. This is going to be a hit. Something like will, almost like a wind will blow in your face to the point that it's going to knock you out. That's what it's going to be like. Might come as a storm to you. It could be as just like this one big force as well. And it also could mean that that the crown on your head will be flipped. If you thought that everything was fine and you were secure and everything was good, it's not going to be like that. It just won't. It will be something that you didn't expect. It will come unexpectedly, for sure. Um, or even if you expect it to come, it's just going to come 1,000 times worse than you thought. But maybe that's how it's going to change your view on things or beliefs, or you're going to understand that now you maybe need to know how to control your money, or how you're going to put your money into safety, or how you're going to create safety around yourself, because pentacles are also about safety or ourselves. So that could happen as well, where our safety could be in jeopardy. And we're gonna then, from that point on, we're gonna say, okay, um, it can also be a very dramatic thing that happen, that will happen, where everything has to change for you. Well, let's see what the advice is for you then when it comes to this. So what the hit could be. The hit could be from, somebody telling you something that you never expected them to say. Maybe you thought about them differently, but then when they say something out loud, you're in shock to hear that even came out of their mouth. It could be that you decided that, something happened at work and you realize that it's not worth it anymore. And, you're going to be angry with yourself that you put too much work into this company, and you're realizing that they're selfish, and, it's not you, it's them. And no matter what you do, they're never happy, and you decided to quit. That could be also the Tower. It's a hit. It's a hit that it could be that it's somebody hitting you with some news, actions, anything towards you or against you, to even realizing it yourself. It's like all of a sudden, like something clicked in your head, and you're like, wait a minute. Oh my God, I never thought about this. And this is how I see it now. And I can't go back to unseeing it. It just happened in my head. And this is how I feel. And I don't know how to change things, because now this is how I'm thinking about it. And even if somebody gonna start to explain to you, oh well, it's not really like that. The story can be also seen from this side, and you'll be like, no, I don't want to. I saw that side, and I see this side. Now I saw both sides, and now I'm realizing that this is not what it is. So, there's a lot of options on what can happen. You might decide, maybe I'm sick and tired of the snow. I'm going to move to Florida. Or, I'm just going to decide to go, move somewhere north or south. It doesn't matter. The point is something just going to hate you, where you're going to make the decision yourself, an idea they're gonna got pop in your head, or somebody going to do something where you be like, thank you very much, I realized what it was. So let's see, what is your advice? Ooh, I went too far. Really? And your advice is harmony, because this is Chariot, usually mean movement. And as you can see, there's two pharaohs. They're opposite of each other, meaning yin and yang. So how would you find a harmony? You basically need to understand that there's good things and there are bad things. And both of them are equally important in this life. And no matter how bad things can happen to you, especially since you're getting a little shock, it's definitely need to be taught as a harmony for you. It means that you definitely have to stand for yourself, even if you don't feel like everybody supporting you, you still gonna have to believe yourself first of that you are doing the right things. But you also can see what is the other side is trying to do as well. And I mean, if they are hurting you, you have to protect yourself, right? So there's basically telling you there's a dark side and light side to everything. Chariot usually also mean a soldier, a warrior, a travel, a movement, a fight, or to stand to believe what you believe to yourself. Um, you basically have to be a warrior for yourself. So, Cancer, I wish you all the best.